In other news now, there is new evidence drought conditions are worsening across Ontario. Crops are suffering and food prices are starting to rise. It's a tale of two growing seasons in Canada. The prairies have had more rain than normal, leading to a bumper crop, while in Ontario, rainfall is well below average in some areas. And as Jacques Bourbeau reports, Ontario farmers and ranchers are pleading for help to make it through the winter.
David Mackay's sheep are eating hay normally set aside to keep them going through the winter. They've been eating their winter hay since the end of June, when the 60 acres of pasture where they normally munch grass dried up. Mackay says he'll run out of hay by Christmas, and then he'll face an expensive decision: pay $20,000 to buy feed for his flock or sell his sheep.
I can't spend $20,000 on hay. I just can't afford to do that. You can't lose like that. On a small farm, you're getting behind then. You borrow that money, you never catch up.
Rain is a precious commodity in eastern Ontario. Normally it gets 50 to 75 millimeters a month, but only 25 millimeters has fallen this growing season. The result, cornfields are more brown than green. The drought has already forced Len Mullins to sell 10 of his cows, and with hay prices skyrocketing, he figures he'll have to sell half his herd over the winter.
When they don't see good food on the store shelves and the price is really going up, that's when it's really going to set into a lot of people.
In the past few days, there has been some rain here in Renfrew County, but farmers say it's not enough to salvage this growing season. And they say their survival now depends not on the weather, but on the willingness of the provincial and federal governments to help out.
The extent and scope of that disaster needs to be assessed, and we're going through that process of assessment now.
The federal government has equally reassuring words, saying it's working to get help to farmers as quickly as possible. In Renfrew County, farmers know whatever help they get, it won't cover all their losses, but they're hoping it will be enough to keep them alive until next year.
But that's our job, that's our way of life. So we're too stupid to get out of it.
Jacques Bourbeau, Global News, Beachburg, Ontario.
And the drought stretching from Ontario deep into the U.S. is causing a spike in food prices. The United Nations Food Price Index, which measures the cost of basic necessities, jumped by 6% in July. Corn prices rose 23%, mostly because of the U.S. drought. Wheat prices are up almost as much. They jumped 19%.